When we talk about postpartum depression, when women give birth and they are relaxed and we think it's okay because they have given birth, and we are here talking about how hard it is, how they have changed, how they don't want to talk to people. Postpartum depression is also very real. What am I talking about? I'm talking about of a woman who has moved out from the hospital, has given birth to a child through cesarean section or through the natural birth. So whichever way the woman has given birth, there is always something we call postpartum depression. This is Phyllis. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Phyllis Shiko. Subscribe and enjoy our content, and make sure you like and comment so that we can be able to be friends and we can interact more on these topics as they come by. So postpartum depression comes when a woman has given birth immediately from the hospital. Number one, the signs that we know that a woman is depressed. Some of the women can reject to breastfeed their own children. That is very real. And I know many people are like, oh, why is this mother not wanting to breastfeed the baby? Number one, you need to understand that this lady who has given birth has gone through a physical trauma, a lot of pain. You know, the way we say when giving birth is like breaking the pain is like breaking each other and every bone in the body. So the pain becomes very severe to the extent it affects your mental states. And therefore, when the mother, some of us, when we look at the child and we compare with the pain we have had, they start rejecting the baby automatically because of the pain they have gone through. So when you see a mother in the hospital or at home rejecting to breastfeed the baby, automatically you start realizing that she has depression. Or maybe you're giving this mother the newborn and she refuses to hold the baby close to their breast. It means they have been affected by depression. That is one sign that tells you that women, we go through physical trauma that is too much to be able to be explained. So another depression you will see is that because this mother also is deprived of sleep. You know, newborns come with a lot of issues of not sleeping at night. So because also these newborns are adjusting to a new environment. They have been used to the amniotic warm environment in the womb. And therefore, they have come to a world where it's cold, they have to wear clothes. So there's all these changes also with the newborn. And therefore, this affects their sleeping patterns. And therefore, it affects the new mom's sleeping pattern. So you find this mother is not sleeping over the night, or not even when they are changing the newborn. You know, the newborn keeps every other second they're pooping every other time. So they need to be changed their diapers every other time. When they breastfeed, they poop. When they breastfeed, they poop. And therefore, this mother is active throughout, like it's a 24-hour job with the newborn. And therefore, this deprives the mother the sleep. So the mother has a backlog of sleep today, tomorrow, next week, and depression starts to kick in, and she not starts to neglect the newborn baby. And to the extent you will find some of the newborns, when you look at the two tiny babies, you find them with marks of being bitten, like the bitings from the mother's teeth. They bite the babies because of what they are feeling about the newborn. Like, what I'm suffering now, it's because of you. So they are blaming all their problems to this newborn. So you will find the newborns having marks on their bodies because the mothers are biting the babies. That is one sign of postpartum depression. Again, you will find another lady who will not at all take a shower for a period of a month or two. She doesn't want to see the shower. When she hears the voice of the shower, when she feels like you are telling her to do the task, any task you're asking her, she just wants to stay dirty the way she is. Her hair is unkempt, her face is not washed, she's not washing even her breast so that she can be able to breastfeed the baby. She's just there in a knockout basis. So she's just there, she doesn't want to shower. That is another sign of depression is kicking in postpartum depression. Another sign of postpartum depression is when the womb has not contracted completely back to its normal position. Therefore, this new mother starts looking at herself in the mirror, the self-esteem goes down because she thinks that stomach will still be like that. It is just that the uterus has not contracted back so well. So she's like, oh, she's tying all these ties on the stomach, she's doing this, and the stomach is not going back to its normal. So that one again is another source of depression, postpartum depression. And another thing is when these new mothers get what we call cracked nipples. Remember, this is a new mother who doesn't know anything about breastfeeding this young baby. So they don't know how to put the baby to lunch into the breast very well. Therefore, the aura, the black part of it. So the baby is just biting the nipples. And it's the most painful pain when breastfeeding, and that is why you see many women stopping to breastfeed the babies. Why? It is painful when the baby is suckling. So that means she has not been able to fully launch the baby on the breast, and therefore this is a state where the mother now becomes so depressed. They hear the baby crying, wanting to suckle the breast, they start screaming, or they run away, or they start looking for other chores and leaving the baby alone. Why? Because the pain they feel on the breast, and they're looking at the human being who is going to breastfeed, then that one now detaches them away from the baby. So that is why I keep telling every new mom, look for the right support system. Not so many people, just 2 people are enough to walk with you in this journey for the next 6 months. Just 2 people are enough. That means somebody can come in the morning, somebody who does not, is coming, not coming to tell you stories. Somebody who is not coming there to give you their own type of how you should be a mother or many things. This is just somebody who is just going to be cooking for you or just watching you over. The best can be your sister, the best can be your mother. Somebody who is not just wanting to tell you stories and stories, and so, because this is the time you don't need stories. You need to lock your bedroom and just stay alone and focus on other things that are more important to you, and that is the baby. Therefore, at this time when you're facing postpartum depression, when you feel like you don't want to shower, you don't want to breastfeed, you don't want to lunch the baby, you don't want to cook, you don't want to wash, you don't want anything to do with anything. Your room, your bedroom is very untidy. And that is where now most women also struggle with their husbands when they are just newly into birth, because the bedroom now looks so bad. And the husband now start to detest the young wife because the bedroom is very dirty. It's not because it's dirty because she wants, it's just because she's going through a postpartum depression where she's disconnected a little bit with the reality at hand. A newborn baby is a struggle. I don't say they are bad, but they need a lot of attention, 100% attention, because they are depending on the mother in everything and everything. So therefore, the mothers who are going through the postpartum depression, that is why I'm introducing this topic on trauma for next week, so that we can be able to see how can we come out of this postpartum depression. How can we face this monster of postpartum depression? How can I not bite my own baby? How can I not? There are even mothers who slap their own newborns and they are just weeks old because they beat them because they are crying. So we want to face this together with you and walk with you this journey of postpartum depression. Trauma is real and we cannot run away with it, but we can face it together and conquer this issue of postpartum depression. Make sure you like and comment to all our social medias platform, Moses Basket Initiative, and also follow our YouTube channel, Philly Shiko. We are here with you to move together. Thank you so much. Enjoy.